What's up, everybody? My name is Matt Modi, and what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to load some player props. We got 2 NBA games tonight. We got 2 NBA games tomorrow. I'm going to use the OddsJam positive expected value page to load some player props. And what I'm going to start doing, starting for this video, is track all of my player prop bets in this spreadsheet. So this is the spreadsheet that Alex and I are doing for our race to 10K, but I don't want to stop doing the NBA player props videos because quite frankly, everybody seems to like betting NBA player props. So I figured might as well keep them coming. But this spreadsheet is where I'm going to be used to track everything. So like I said, we got 2 games tonight. We got 2 games tomorrow. Equal opportunity player prop better here. I'm going to just lock and load games for tonight, games for tomorrow, depending what's good. And like I said, I'm using the OddsJam positive expected value page to find these player props. So if you're not subscribed with OddsJam, what you could do is sign up for a free trial. And then you can follow along with what I'm doing in this video to find profitable NBA player props or just bets in general to bet. The way the OddsJam positive EV page works is the OddsJam line is pulled from the most accurate, the sharpest, the smartest bookmaker in the world. The lines that are pulled from that sportsbook we deem to be the most accurate lines, the true lines. So anywhere in which we're getting more favorable odds on another sportsbook is going to have a positive expected value bet associated with it. So right off the bat, and that one went away. I was really looking forward to loading that first one. But I see one right here that I like, Reggie Bullock over 16.5 points, rebounds, assists. So before I decide whether a player prop is worth betting or not, what I need to do is actually click into all the markets. So if you just right click here, open a new tab, you can actually go to the markets themselves and see where every sportsbook is pricing these bets. So right off the bat, I think this one's a good bet. So I got it at BetRivers at plus 110. The OddsJam perfect line prices it at minus 118. Every other book has it pretty considerably lower than the plus 110 odds. Obviously, BetMGM has it close to the OddsJam line, and I'm going to bet it using the calculator, what it tells me to. So it looks like this is a $57 bet. I'm going to round up to $60. So my first bet is going to be Reggie Bullock over 16.5 points, rebounds, assists. Let me go ahead and lock this one in on BetRivers. I got to log in first. Then once I lock it in, what I'm going to do is add it to my bet tracker. And what I'm going to do is add it to the spreadsheet as well to track. So this was player specials, points, rebounds, assists, Reggie Bullock. It was over 16.5. The odds are good. Plus 110 odds, place bet. And we are good to go. So now let me add it to my spreadsheet where I'm going to track everything. This was Reggie Bullock over points, rebounds, assists. Sportsbook was BetRivers. Date settles tonight, May 2nd. The wager size, this was $60, plus 110 odds. The profit and loss is going to depend on whether the bet wins or not, but the expected value is just pulled from the OddsJam positive expected value page. This is essentially my profit margin over time, how much I'll make on this bet. So the 6.27%, I just enter here, 6.27, puts my expected profit at about 3.76 for this specific bet based on betting it for $60. Everything is going to be tracked up here in terms of net profit versus loss. So we'll know over time how these bets are doing. So I added it to the spreadsheet. Now I just need to add it to the OddsJam bet tracker. This is a feature that's free to use. The OddsJam bet tracker, you just go to tools, bet tracker. It's nice because it tells you whether your bets are currently red or green in terms of beating the closing line or not. Green is good, it means you are. Red means you are not. And all the pending bets that I have, so you see a 1,300 in pending bets, the OddsJam page will just auto grade them for me, which is really helpful. So I don't need to go in and manually mark a bet as won or lost. The OddsJam page will auto grade the bets for me, which is really nice. So I found one bet, Reggie Bullock over 16.5 points. The reason why I liked this one, there are 2. I just wanted to lock it in. Number 1 is the market width. So the market width is essentially the OddsJam perfect line's way of signifying confidence in a line. The OddsJam perfect line, to get the market width, you just, for 2 minuses, you just add the last 2 numbers. So 18 plus 12 equals 30 cents in market width. And I also liked it because when I'm betting player props, it's important to compare the different sports books. So I liked the fact that the plus 110 odds was a pretty significant outlier amongst the other books. And I knew it was going to be good because the other side of it had BetMGM and not the OddsJam perfect line. So that's always what I'm going to look for first. Any situation like this one would be great. This one would be great. Situations in which you're getting better odds on another sports book that is not the OddsJam perfect line. So let me look into those two right now. So Dorian Finney-Smith looks like it's above market width. So if anything, looks like it's a $30 bet. So I'll take it, but I want to look at the markets first to see if it's worth betting. So Dorian Finney-Smith, the play was under 1.5 was his assists. Looks like the OddsJam line prices it at minus 122. I'm getting it at plus 150 on Caesars. The other books do price it closer towards the OddsJam line, with BetMGM having it at plus 120, OddsJam plus 122, PointsBet plus 130. So this one actually is a profitable bet, and it was only a $30 bet, so I don't feel as bad taking it. So I'm going to go ahead and lock this one in. So I go to NBA. This was Dorian Finney-Smith under 0.5 assists. He's actually hit this recently. I missed it on one of my other ones, but he never was known for his assists. So putting this for $30 I don't think is terrible. So go ahead and lock this in. Now I'll just add it to my bet tracker. So it was Dorian Finney-Smith, DFS, that's funny, under assists. This was on Caesars. Again, this is today, $30 bet. I got it all the way at plus 150. This should be dollar. So the expected value for this one is 4.94. So the expected profit here is $1.48. And now I just need to add it to my bet tracker, and I put 30. I put 30 on this one. Save. And that's my second bet. Let's see if there are more worthy of betting. So this one I just locked in. This Jay Crowder one I wanted to check. Looks like it was over 8.5 points. So same thing. I'm going to click into the market here. I'm going to go to Jay Crowder points. I'm going to see if it was a true discrepancy amongst the sports books. So the bet was it on the over? It was on the over 8.5 points. So it looks like the odds already changed on this one. If I refresh it, the odds already changed. I don't think that one should show up anymore. And it doesn't. So that one is no longer at play, which is okay. Odds do change. Devin Booker under 24.5 points. That one is on the same page. So let's look into that one. Under 24.5. OddsJam perfect line prices it at minus 126. Other side is at minus 105. So it's 31 cents in market width. Plus 100 is a pretty good outlier, and as you can see, other books prices point total at 23.5. So I like this one, Devin Booker under 24.5 points. Again on Caesars, I'm going to lock this one in for $40. I already have it up here. Devin Booker under 24.5 plus 100, $40 bet. I'm going to go ahead and lock this in. So now it's Devin Booker. This was under points again on Caesars. This was May 2nd. This was a $40 bet. Odds were plus 100. The expected value percent for Booker was 4.24%. And so my expected profit margin on this one is about $1.70 based on the $40 bet. So let me just add this to my bet tracker, $40. And we are good to go. So let me keep searching. I already locked in this James Harden one under 25.5 points. Looks like it's telling me to put $90 on it. I do absolutely love this one. Let's see if it's still worthy of taking. If it is, I might have to double down, take this one again. James Harden under 25.5 points. So minus 112. Every other book has it in the minus 130s. OddsJam line has it at minus 157. It is within market width, which is good. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one. I'm not going to take it for $90. I'm going to put this one in half because it seems like the sports books kind of meet in the middle of the FanDuel line and the OddsJam perfect line. So I'm going to put this one, lock it in. I'm going to put 45 on this one. So let me log into FanDuel. So I need to go to the Sixers. James Harden under 25.5 points, minus 112 odds, $45. And place the bet. Good to go. So now I need to let me add this to my bet tracker real quick. James Harden, this was a $45 bet. And this is another way, like I should mention, you can add it to your bet tracker, just adding it from the odds page. And this odds page is free to use, so you don't need a paywall or anything. You could just go to oddsjam.com, click NBA, click into the game from there, so you can see Sixers. The OddsJam page is cool because it also has injury news. So you can see, if I go to the Sixers, I could see that Joel Embiid is out with a broken face, which is unfortunate. Also has futures odds. So you know what? I think the Celtics might waltz to the finals, even though they lost game 1. I could lock in this if I wanted to. And it gives you whether it's a positive EV1 or not, which is nice, which looks like all of these are getting better odds than the OddsJam line. But anyways, I digress. Let me add this James Harden one, and that'll be my 4th bet, so I'll go ahead and skedaddle after this. So it was Harden, under, points. It's a lot of unders. This was on FanDuel. Again, May 2nd. This was a $45 bet. Odds were minus 112. The expected value percent was 7.89, so the highest one, 89%. Drag this one down. So there you go. So I placed 4 bets for a total of $175. Expected profit margin on these is about $10.49. Obviously, the bets are either going to win or lose, and everything will update from here. And that's all I got for you. So if you're tailing these bets that you saw me place live, let me know. It's Reggie Bullock over points, rebounds, assists. Dorian Finney-Smith under assists, 1.5. Devin Booker under 24.5 points, and Harden under 25.5 points. And you see all of them added to my bet tracker here. They're all added. So we'll watch these as they move forward. We'll see how profitable they are. Again, if you're tailing, would love to hear it. Hit me up on my Twitter handle below. You can also comment on the video. Would love to hear your feedback that way. Other than that, would appreciate if you could subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. Tons of content helping you become a profitable sports bettor. So subscribe. But as far as this video goes, that is all I got for you. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.